So me and the people, we were talking. We think that you and Genesis should get back together. You don't want to get back together with Genesis?
I can't wait for her ass to go to fucking jail because she likes sending people to jail so much. Time for her ass to go. Fuck that hoe. And she don't get to back out. She don't get to back out. She got to keep that same energy. She did everything that she possibly could do. She waited for me to go to Louisiana when she already knew I was going. She had my bond revoked so I could be looked at like a fugitive for me to go through all of this shit in the first place. I didn't have a felony till I got. No, she don't get to walk away. Fuck her. Fuck Prince Seller. Fuck Charleston Wright. I got them all fucking told. And they all gonna burn.
But you don't feel like that would be a great storyline for you?
No, I think it would be a great storyline for her.
Oh.
I don't need that bitch. Never did. Matter of fact, she is the biggest nobody in this situation. The only thing that makes her relevant was she was desperate enough to fuck all the slum fucking village just so she could have a baby by one of them to be somewhat relevant as a DJ. And that's the truth.
You don't think she's a talented DJ, Jag?
I think the bitch know how to spin a record, just like fucking Erykah Badu. Neither one of them is goddamn Kid Capri. Fuck out of here.
Has DJ Genesis ever put out an album before?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. I know she put out a baby. That I know.
So you ain't gonna go to the next DJ Genesis show?
Why the fuck would I do something like that?
Well, I did hear a phone call between you and Shaka, and he was trying to get you to go to the event.
And I said I wouldn't do it as long as that bitch was profiting off of it. I said if she could get a fucking bag of Doritos off of it, I would do it. No.
So you wouldn't whatchamacallit? So you wouldn't do the show even if they paid you to?
All money ain't good money. And honestly, I think it would be offensive for that in the first place, considering that the bitch had me fucking thrown in jail because she was pissed off that I was about to fucking upend her shit and I wasn't gonna help her get them goddamn royalties because she wanted that motherfucking check. She's a piece of shit fucking scam artist. I told her I was not going to continue to try to help her get Batin's royalties. I would wait until Aura turned 18 and then I would make sure that Aura could get her money from the right people. But as long as she was in control of it, I was not going to help her secure a dime. And that's why she went after me. So fuck her.
Oh, but I think she can sign up for like ASCAP or BMI, whatever he had.
No, she can't because all of that money is wrapped up in shell corporations offshore. I found the money. I just ain't gonna help her get it. And she was so busy trying to be cute with me, fucking going behind my back trying to make relationships with real life, even though she was trying to sabotage them, that she fucked up. And the people that really could go give her that money ain't gonna do it now. She fucked me over. Fuck her. Motherfuckers like playing these games and playing in people's faces. I don't know what the fuck she was doing when she was busy, goddamn auditioning to be the new member of fucking Carbonation. I don't know. I have no idea.
But you don't feel bad that the Carbonation people stole from her?
Why would I feel bad about that?
Like they took all her equipment and everything. They cleaned that lady out.
Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. And guess what? What they didn't get, Johnson and Prince Seller gonna get the rest. Couldn't happen to a nicer bitch.
So you think they gonna end up taking shit from her too, like money and shit?
Absolutely. Charleston White is about to be fucking completely exposed as a charlatan, a liar, and a snitch to the feds.
Oh wow.
If I can have it my way. And if I can have it my way, I'm going to hand deliver him to the Crips for what he had to say about Nipsey Hussle.
Wait, he talked about Nipsey Hussle?
Oh yeah, made fun of his murder and everything. I'm sorry, made fun of his unalivement, his deletion and everything.
Wow, I didn't know that. What I knew about was he said that he liked to, R-word people and stuff like that. That's why I don't mess with him.
He had all kinds of stuff to say, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. When it came time for me to bring Corrupt from Dogtown and Spider-Loaf to Dallas, for all four of us with Charleston White to sit down and have a conversation about Nipsey Hussle. Next thing you know, real life start acting funny and fucking Charleston White, the fucking one eye, start acting like a fucking idiot, running around all over the Metroplex, telling people not to work with me because I was fitting to go to jail. Yeah, with Genesis Health. Fuck all of them fucking goddamn losers. You got a one-eyed freak, a fake priestess bitch who hates niggas, but she got all kinds of dick running through her. You got fucking Toots over here with her fucking cow nipples hanging out all over the goddamn.
Wait, who got cow nipples?
Like, Genesis.
Jag, that ain't nice talking about the lady nipple. I'm pretty sure they nice and suckable.
No. And anybody who's been in her house, no. That bitch don't be wearing the right kind of bra. And she got these big old titties in it. Nipples are sticking out all the time. Like, I'm like, you ain't even breastfeeding nobody. Can't you put on a padded bra? But then again, they probably don't make them that size. You probably have to get like, I don't know, like some yoga pants. I don't know.
So what's your issue with Princella? Like, don't you believe in women empowerment and stuff?
That bitch ain't no women empowerment. She a fucking lie. That bitch suck more dick than a professional.
Wait, how much? Wait, what she suck?
And for what I've seen, she love niggas. For what I've seen in her, she love niggas. They're all fraud. They're all fraud. They literally do all of this shit just to get attention on the internet.
Yeah, that's kind of like that whole red pill manosphere. They literally say like, women need to be in the kitchen and all this other shit and dogging women, but really they're simps in real life,
Off of their wife who got a 6-figure salary. That kind of shit.
Right, that's what I'm trying to be. But anyway.
If you an honest man about it, I can't hate on it.
Shit, hey, I said I was gonna end up living in DJ Genesis' house because according to the people, I was gonna be homeless, so I'm gonna end up living in her house. You wouldn't mind if I lived in DJ Genesis' house, right?
No, you should though.
So what's going on with you and?
Can you imagine being roommate with Angela Woo?
I don't know about that. Angela might gotta sleep outside. I'm gonna take the house. She can sleep in the garage, but I'm gonna take the house though.
In the studio.
Yeah, in the studio. Anyway, so what's going on with you and TJ? Y'all really not together? Because we the people believe that this is a storyline.
Oh no, that shit's gone. I'm done.
Okay, so she's not sitting right next to you?
Absolutely fucking not.
TJ, cough if you hear us.
I'm telling you, all I can say is this. If TJ had been with me last night, it would have been very uncomfortable for her.
What does that mean?
That means I'm a single woman.
Oh, so you was out getting that kitty scratched. Okay, I get you.
No, Johnny Popcorn came over last night. He was concerned for me.
So Johnny Popcorn is a real person.
Yeah.
Okay, I always thought Johnny Popcorn was just some imaginary character.
That was him talking on the video on my short this morning.
Oh, okay. So he came over and cleaned you out, basically.
He came over and took care of me.
Was it good? The people want to know, was it good?
It was amazing. I gotta get ready to take a nap before he comes back.
Oh, so he coming back tonight?
Oh yeah.
Look at you. Are y'all gonna film it? Because you like to film yourself. Are you gonna film it?
No. This engagement, this thing that we have going on, this is gonna have to stay off the books for a while. Plus, we're about to start doing For the Love of Jaguar, so it's like an open thing. But I really do enjoy spending time with him. And all all that time I was in jail, and I really enjoy spending time with him. He's really a great guy, and he's super smart, and he's special.
Oh, okay. I like that for you. You seem happy.
I'm giddy right now. I got to wake up this morning and not have to hear a crazy person have a temper tantrum that I got to beg to calm down and talk to, hey, yada, yada, yada. And like, no, I woke up this morning and, it was the showers, it was the morning coffee, it was the walk you to the car, let me kiss you before you go to work. It was normal.
Hey, Jag, I know you're going to be mad when I sing this, but you was all like, woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Made me some breakfast.
My cousin is still on that record. I was there when that record was recorded. I can never be mad at something I was a part of.
Oh, okay. Toast to scrambled eggs.
Make me some breakfast. Toast to scrambled eggs.
Grits.
Yeah.
Grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket off to work.
I could never be mad at great memories.
Wow. You know what? It's funny. I was just telling the people, I was listening to your catalog, and you got this song with this lady from Rome. It was like in 2014. It's called Back Home. And her name is Alyssa. Yo, that's my shit. I was like, this is the perfect Sunday song.
Oh, it is. It is. She is so brilliant, and she is so wonderful. I'm mad that we haven't gotten a chance to perform together live in a long time, but when I finally make my way back to Europe, I'm sure we're gonna bump into each other and have a jam. I mean, that's the awesome thing about my career. It might not have been what other people have aspired for, but I had so many rich experiences, and I made so much music with so many awesome people. Like, I was listening to a song that I posted on a throwback picture of a drummer who's now a surgeon that I used to be with, and it was a song with me, Guru, and Solar. Not Solar from Carbon Nation.
Oh, Solar, get in the car. It's not that one. Okay.
No. The original Solar, DJ Solar, from Guru and Solar. And I was listening. I was like, wow, I forgot about that record. Before my bro passed away, me and Guru was so tight. Guru from Gangstar, Gangstar.
Yeah.
And Premiere and Jazz and I was a part of those projects, and like I said, I can't complain about my career, but like that horse-faced bitch that be over there with the not esoteric said, she made mention. Did you see that picture that I posted? That picture's not cute.
Yeah, I seen the picture that you posted. It was on your community wall, right?
I know.
So that's really her, or was that just somebody?
You didn't see what it said, who followed her? It said followed by King's Council and the not 007.
Oh shit, then yeah, that gotta be her then, huh?
That's her. Ugly bitch. And she wanna sit around talking about Fifi and Nikki, bitch, you need to shut the fuck up. Cam up, sis. Cam up.
Yeah. It's interesting because I want to ask you too, like, are you ever worried about hanging around these avatars, or have you seen them in person, or not in person, but have you seen them cam up before? Because, there's a few people who are avatars, but I've seen like their real face and I'm not so skeptical. How can you trust these people who are avatars, Jag?
Well, I don't.
Oh.
I treat everybody the same.
Okay.
I trust no one. And I trust everyone to be human. Capable of the same amount good as they are evil. I keep everyone. Honestly, that was the biggest gripe that TJ had with me during the course of whatever that was that we did these past nights.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was.
Well, I know what it was. I know what it was for me. I'm just now starting to find out what it was for her.
Oh, the people want to know, since you don't trust avatars, do you trust Night and Day? I wasn't even thinking about Night and Day when I said that. I was thinking like the people that be on our panel. But you're cool with Night and Day, right?
Night and Day, they are family.
Okay.
They are family. And I'm trying to think, who else is an avatar that Night and Day? Night and Day.
Yeah, it might just be Night and Day. Yeah. Oh, King Ka. I did say King Ka. I did say that he seems. Oh, he has cammed up before?
Yeah, and he's also one of my mods. So he's in my mod meetings. Like, I talk to Kai all the time. I see him every day.
Yeah. I said that I think genuinely he's the only one that probably has your best interest, King Ka.
Well, I mean, that's mutual.
Oh.
Even that kid. I think he has something really great, and mentoring him behind the scenes and helping him develop his voice so that he can step into whatever it is that he's doing as far as his, mixed media arts, and I believe in him. So it's mutual.
Someone said Jane Doe is Nyasha. Is that true?
I don't think so.
Okay, they're two different. Like, have you heard their voices before or no?
TJ has talked to her.
Okay. And because y'all was saying Jane Doe was the mole, right?
Yeah, but I think her and TJ been working together this whole time.
Probably. Yeah.
I think they've been working together this whole time. And when I read the text messages, as I went on, and I didn't even get a chance to air all the text messages because I broke it down into pieces. It was just too much for me to keep consuming. I'm like, I'm going to have to come back and finish it, but now we're no longer together, so she got the vaccination phone. But when I wrote those messages, I'm like, how the fuck didn't you see that she was being groomed? Like, and every time she would give her some bit of information, or every time Jane Doe would tell TJ to do something and TJ would follow her directions implicitly, it would always be, I'm sending y'all a cash app, I'm sending y'all money for dinner. I'm like, it was a reward system.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, how didn't you see you was being groomed? But then I have to remember this is a person who started being essayed in her family at the age of 5, she said. I think, yeah, it was her youngest. When TJ first started getting essayed in her family by her cousins.
All right, moving on from that.
No, listen to what I'm saying, please. What I'm trying to explain something to you as an essay advocate and survivor myself. When you're used to being groomed, especially at that young an age, it becomes a habit in how you deal with people. And that's what a lot of groomers do. It's a reward system. So I think this is important for everybody out there in the YouTube verse to know. If you're dealing with people like Jane Doe, if you're dealing with avatars, if you're dealing with these people behind the scenes, talking to them in Discord, here, there, wherever the case may be, if you find out or you see a pattern that this person is overly giving you praise, overly giving you information, appearing to be so much on your side, and they're willing to throw money at it, please believe it's a setup. Please believe that you're being grown.
Well, I think that's a lesson for everybody because, there are a lot, like, I noticed this, and I don't know if you notice this, but people basically give mod sticks to people who have donated money to them. I don't do that. I give you a thank you, but like, there's some people like, oh, because you gave me so much money, I give you a mod stick. I don't do that.
Neither do I. I don't base who I bring in as my matter of fact. I'm more apt to work with people who are willing to work on a volunteer basis, strictly, with no money involved. Because now I know it's a passion project for you, and you're there for the content, and you're not there for the money and for the clout.
Right, and they want to see you grow. You know, that's the important thing.
Yeah, and they get to grow with you know, and then as different opportunities and stuff like that come in the future, see, being a mod, whether people don't realize it or not, is an awesome internship, especially for serious content creators. It's an excellent internship. If any of this shit on YouTube turns into a television show or it turns into something that can become a franchise, they're already in at the ground floor. They go right into that. It's smart, which is how I'm running my platform.
Yeah.
Right now, my team, they're becoming some of the fiercest researchers and fact checkers on YouTube right now. And I love it. I love it.
So you think all of them are like that? Because I know there's one in particular that's probably no.
Well, there's one there may be one or two. I don't know, but that doesn't mean. See, that's why I create cells and I create teams because everybody iron sharpen iron.
Okay.
Maybe we got a mod that's falling down in this area, but this one is standing up in that area. And then I put two of them together and they work together. And now they're balancing off of each other. And the next thing you know, we're getting results. We're producing results. But see, I know how to run a production team. I know how to run a production company. And the truth is every last one of my mods, when Keep It a Bean podcast starts back, they're all going to be my staff. Yeah.
No, that is smart. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Like once, you know, I make it, the people that have been rocking with me, that's why I don't like go through a whole bunch of mod drama and stuff like that. Like the people who've been with me have been with me for a long time. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely, you know, my thing is like I'm gonna take care of the people who took care of me. And definitely your mods are one of those people, you know.
You got a working system. When a story hits and it's time for you to pull your team together, you don't got to do a whole lot of extras because they already know. You know what I'm saying? It's a well-oiled, well-greased machine.
Right.
And look at how well your platform is done because of it.
Right. That's true. It took hard work, and definitely we worked together on this shit because, whoo, you know, I know you've been through a storm, but I've been through a storm too. Yours is just probably bigger.
No. I'm going to say they equal because mine might have been bigger, but you've had more than mine. So when you add all of that stress together, it might be about even.
Right. The stress. Yeah, definitely. So, Jag, so.
Like when you took that mud off, I was like, great idea.
So let me ask you when so I know you had posted a thing like you had gave TJ a certain amount of money on the Cash App thing, but isn't that because like you had to transfer money over to her to use the Cash App card or?
Oh no, not necessarily. No. All of that money was not used for the both of us. And TJ is not very good with money. He's not very good with money. TJ doesn't have a great respect for money. Not at all. Like there will be days we will be talking about what we're gonna eat today, what we're gonna do this, what we're gonna do that, and then the next thing you know, she forget to do this, she forget to that, and then the next thing you know, we be forced to have to spend money. Like she don't care.
So are you good right now though without her, or do you have the Cash App card?
No, I don't have a Cash App card. I gave it back to her, but it doesn't matter because after the the way I chin checked the fuck out of her earlier today, she in the middle of my live while I was sitting there looking because I was about to start filming her entire Cash App history so people could see that she has brought in on her Cash App a little over $10,000 in the past 3 months.
Yeah, it was. I think the people said it was like 6,400 or something like that.
Oh no, that was just from me and Pam. That's what me and Pam put into her Cash App.
Oh. Are you and Pam still beefing? Because I seen something that Pam be having pyramid schemes and shit.
That bitch is non-existent to me.
Oh, okay, she's non-existent. Okay, all right.
She's dead as a doornail. She's making up all kinds of wild stories about she's taking over my my WCW platform, which we are now applying because I'm turning it into a women's ministry program. And I find it funny that, you know, like, she's a clout chaser. She's the one who originally wanted to bail me. She wanted to bond me. She was going to put up the money to bond me. She was going to take care of the lawyer. But Michael Braggs decided that she was too fucking bossy and told her to back off, and that's when they picked TJ. That's why I find it so funny that the story was TJ was the only person that would buy me, because I'm talking to 3 other people that said that they was willing to do it, and Adrian and Michael said no.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know too much about Pam. The only thing I knew was that she was supposed to be the hairdresser, but she wasn't a hairdresser. That shit still confused me. I'm still confused by that.
Well, I think that was the not trying to muddy up the water so nobody would realize that they are all working together, because they all work together.
Oh, I also heard something, and I don't know if it came from him, but I can imagine it, that you were abusing TJ, and that's why she was in the hospital. Is that true?
I mean, that's funny, because if you look at the video that I posted up on my shorts, TJ leaving me locked out on the balcony while she was trashing the apartment looking for her phones that I confiscated because she wouldn't give me the Doc Nation phone because she made me miss a very important meeting that I was supposed to be taking, and she did that shit to be smart, you know. She took my business from me, so I took the channel and the Discord and the evidence phone from her, and then she when I went through her bag while she was on the phone I'm sitting there trying to clean up after she trashed the place again. Next thing you know, I'm like, well, fuck, she want to dump my shit. I'm gonna dump her shit out. And when I dumped her backpack out, the bitch had my passport.
Oh, so you do have a passport?
Yeah, I've had a passport since I was 10 years old.
Okay, because we the people were confused. Like, I was like, I didn't think she had a passport, but you do have one.
Yeah, I've had a passport since I was 10 years old.
If you don't get your ass to Europe and start making some goddamn music. Well, I know you can't right now, but you know what I mean.
No, I got the case, but even despite all of that, I have shit that I have to get done in the United States before I go overseas. And when I go back overseas, I will be living in France. That's always been my plan. When I, get into my 50s, that I'm just gonna go there and open up a jazz club. That was always my retirement.
Are you gonna have Legina perform there?
I mean, if we're having a freak show, she can come through and tell her story.
Listen, I told you, like, you was trying to have her sing that shoot up D. She can't sing all that, Jag. You needed to start out with A B C D E F G. She couldn't sing all that shoot up D. She couldn't sing all that, Jag. You was trying to complicate her. That's why she never learned how to sing.
I wasn't trying to complicate her. I was trying to give her something to reach for. And the only thing that bitch would reach for is a phone to talk about her fake babies with Drake.
Hey, so I said you and TJ need to be a Flowetry cover band. I think that would be dope. All you gotta do is say yes.
Say no. Say no.
No?
Say no. Say no.
All you gotta do is say no.
We're done.
Okay.
We are done. Like,
there is only one chance for me.
80 million chances. And guess what? And we would end up broken up just like the real Flowetry.
You right, yeah. Huh?
So truth is, she came at me hard. I was told that she was the only person. These niggas staged everything. They staged everything. They staged everything. They worked very hard to find me a new handler. They went, the second that I said that I was interested in a stud in jail, they went and found one that they could control. Think about it. The Candace got dreads. TJ got dreads. They're both chocolate. They both, dark brown skin. They both got neck tattoos. TJ's taller than me. She's not as tall as the Candace, but she's taller than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They found themselves a replacement.
That makes sense. So I had told the people that TJ ended up in the hospital because she got super glue poisoned in when she was trying to super glue her teeth back together. That's what you said, right?
No, she did. She did. And she glued up her mouth. Glued up her mouth.
He said she glued her whole mouth shut, right?
Damn near. I'm like, oh fuck. I said, and I said what I said. See, that's God telling you, shut the hell up. You're doing too much.
Yeah. So there's no chance that you and her are gonna get back together.
AT2 yesterday morning, that bitch called the police on me.
Oh, okay. I know that's a no-no right there.
I was on the phone with Kimmy. Kimmy heard the whole thing. She threatened to beat me up. She told me she was going to fuck me up. Then she locked me out on the balcony, ripped the whole place apart, looking for her phones, and then she went out the apartment. While she was out the apartment, that's when I went through her shit and found out that she had my motherfucking passport. Then she came back in, demanding that I give her her phone back, and then she got on the phone while I was on the phone with Kimmy, and she dialed 911.
Man, that is crazy.
She did that.
Yeah. So your case is not going to be affected, right?
Huh?
Your case is not going to be affected, right? By her leaving.
Be affected. I haven't left the state. And tomorrow I'll be talking to the court about all of this. Because they got plans about the 20th. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna tell the judge that I need to apply. I need to appear via Zoom.
Are you worried about your safety, Jag?
Well, it's not that I'm afraid, but I would be a fool not to take it into consideration, considering everything that's happened this year.
Yeah. Are there plans for people to be at your court date?
Oh yeah, they all saying they're gonna show up. They're gonna be really disappointed.
Oh wow.
They're gonna be really disappointed because number one, like the last court hearing, it was so funny when we went what was it? Yeah, in July. They lied and said that Shayna Lewis was supposed to be testifying. And was supposed to be testifying.
Not Shayna Lewis again.
Yeah, and it's like they all they do is lie. These hearings that I got going on right now have nothing to do with trial because trial has not been established or set.
Right. They had to make sure you was competent first. So yeah, that process.
This is all about the competency hearings.
Right.
So these are not. This doesn't have a jury. This doesn't have witnesses. It's me and the judge and the DA and my representation. And the last time we went to court, we didn't even have to stand before the judge. It was just I had to go sign my paperwork. They let me know what's what. You were found competent. And so what this next hearing is there is a 5-minute interview with Dr. Michael Pittman, to which he found me incompetent because he didn't believe I was Jaguar Wright. Which is why they had to get another doctor to do a whole nother hearing, which lasted about an hour with Dr. Lee, and which, of course, is a much more thorough examination, and he found me competent. So the judge basically now has to say, all right, we got 2 competency hearings. Which one are we going to go with?
Right. And you believe that you are competent, right?
The doctor said I was competent and that I didn't need medication.
Right. So, so you don't have any like mental health issues at all?
I got PTSD, and then they added the bipolar non-specific trigger base.
Oh, okay, okay.
What my doctor said in Parkland, Dr. Delgado, was that they were giving me the classification as bipolar because they said if I'm extremely triggered, I have bipolar, manic episode, whatever the case may be. And so that's why they added bipolar. But the thing is, if I got bipolar and it's extreme situation trigger based, why didn't I have a breakdown after the spotting?
Oh. Do you like it when they call you the name J Polar?
I mean, I don't care what they call me. I really don't care. I don't think people understand that my hashtag is very real. Jag don't know fucks. What you say, what you think, what you do. See, I know what's real and I know the truth. But it's going to be kind of hard for anybody to say that I'm incompetent, considering from my last hearing to this hearing, which is 2 months is in between them, I went through an extremely severe incident where I was a victim of swatting, which was all YouTube related.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't crash out.
Yeah, they still think that you called on yourself.
I mean, listen to me. I know a girl who's got a kid. She swear to God it's Jimmy Crack Corn kid. But we all know it's Leroy kid. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's Leroy kid. They had a DNA test and she said DNA came back wrong. People believe what they want to believe. Now that's a mental health problem. You know, for they would not believe the truth, I will send them strong delusion and allow them to believe a lie.
Yeah. What was the name of your first album, Jag?
Denials, Delusions, and Decisions.
Yep.
Examining human psychosis and human understanding in complicated relationship situations. Like, I don't think people understand. I study psychology as a hobby. That's what makes me such a great writer.
Oh, so you studied it.
Condition. I know how to make things whatever I want to make things. See, this is the problem. Everybody keeps talking about the airport. They keep talking about the barbershop. They keep talking about the police station. They keep talking about the mayor's office. They talk about all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Without taking certain facts into consideration. Facts that I cannot talk about because they're all a part of my case. And it will go against the judge's ruling and revoke my bond if I talked about them.
Right. And also, you can't admit to being crazy either, right? Because that would go against you, right?
Well, if I admitted to being crazy, that probably would have been the easiest thing. But in order for me to do that, I would have had to wait, pull chain, go to the mental health facility, and then I go through that, prove I'm sane, and then they dismiss all charges, and then nobody has to find out the truth. See, that's why they wanted to declare me incompetent. Because if they declare me incompetent, then they can declare everything that I said, especially everything that, I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but everything that I said in that Blue Couch interview that is now at 2 million views. Oh, and by the way, no defamation of character lawsuits have come from it. And witnesses are coming forward, verifying everything that I said. If they could find a way to make me sound or make me appear crazy, then nobody had to pay attention to that, right? And then whatever evidence that I have to defend myself in my case could be deemed as not credible, which means they wouldn't have to go to trial, which means they would just be able to dismiss everything and none of my evidence go on the record.
Oh, wow. So are you gonna try to get spousal support from Goomba?
I'd rather him go to jail for blowing up the car.
Okay. Do you know how where you are in the divorce proceedings? Did he ever fill out the paperwork?
No, he ain't fill out no paperwork. He went over there, got that money from Michael Branson, and went to the hookah lounge the next day.
Yeah, you're right, because I definitely ain't seen no paperwork, no nothing. So yeah, he went to the hookah lounge.
He went, got that money, and then quietly fell back into the backdrop.
So do you have any plans on divorcing him, or you want to still be?
Absolutely, but I got a lot of stuff on my plate. I got the case that I got to deal with. If Dallas finally decides that they're going to take me to trial, I need to be ready for that. I got Philadelphia to get back up and running. I got Keep It a Bean podcast that will be coming back before the year is out. I'm not going to say anything because there's stuff that's happening in the backdrop, and it ain't nobody's business.
Okay.
If I were to tell everybody everything that was going on in the background, it would make my plans vulnerable, because look at what they do to everything else that they know.
Yeah, it's important not to share things. I'm glad you learned that.
So I can't tell everybody everything I got going on. All I can say is, don't believe me, just watch.
Right. Well, go ahead.
At the end of the day, I'm the kind of person where I set up a priority list and I deal with one thing at a time. I might not get things done as fast as everybody wants me to, but I get things done on my terms, on my time. And that's what's real. And I think people keep forgetting, yes, everything is content. And yes, I turn my life into content. And yes, I chose to be content. Yeah, I did. Because the truth is, half of the shit that I go through, most people wouldn't believe if I didn't have cameras on it all the time. You can't change a camera's mind.
That is true.
It is what it is. And to have as explosive and controversial a profile as I have at this time in my life, the safest place for me to be is in front of a camera.
Oh, you know what? You might have a point with that. In front of the camera might be the safest.
It is. Because if I'm not in front of the camera and nobody knows anything, if I disappear or if something happens to me, they can make up whatever story they want to make up, see? They can play around. But it's all on camera. That's why they don't want me online. That's why all these little weirdos keep trying to do this and trying to do that. Like, everybody keeps talking about 920. She's going to jail. If y'all are so convinced, why have y'all done everything that you possibly can do to put TJ under pressure to revoke my bond? If I'm going to jail on the 20th, why was y'all working so hard to get me in jail before that? Just sit back and let me go to jail on the 20th if I'm going.
You do got a good point with that one, yeah. If you going to jail on the 20th, why should you need to revoke the bond? Well, shit, we almost there now, so there's no point in doing that.
Yeah, but the problem is yesterday morning she called the police. So clearly, she is working with the ops. Maybe they're blackmailing her. Maybe she's pissed off that I'm fucking a hot dude. Who knows?
Oh.
I mean, she's being Johnny Popcorn. She met him.
Did y'all have a threesome?
Hell no. He wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole.
Damn.
No disrespect. She is not his type. And she was real nasty to him. Like, she was real nasty. She was like, I know you him, and I know you did. And I'm like, and if I did, so what? We not together.
Well, damn. Well, Jack, thank you so much for calling in. Huh?
I said, but I do want to say this. Maybe you and I should talk about a real interview about the autopsy of that situationship.
Hey, I'll be down for it. Yo, I was gonna ask. It's so crazy that we talking about this right now. I was gonna ask if you could call in on the 20th from jail, or we was gonna see if you was gonna be in jail or if you was gonna be free. Either way, we'll do the interview over the phone from the jail call, or we'll do the interview and you'll come on the StreamYard.
That's the hot new thing for content creators. Jail call.
Right, I know that's like the new thing now. First of all, I'm not even paying collect on nobody calls, so you can't call me. So
that part.
Call Tyrone. No, don't call me.
Don't call me. But yeah, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I wish that I could be more grateful for TJ.
Mm-hmm. But she was a great character in the storyline. I'll say that.
She was their character in the storyline. This isn't somebody who I met. This isn't somebody who I was talking to while I was in jail. I didn't even know she existed until after I was already out. They didn't even tell me that she had put her name on my bond until I had been out in the sober living house. Like, this was not an organic coming together. They made her the hero in my life. They made her the hero, not me. I didn't know shit. When I got out of jail, I didn't even know where I was going. I was told that I was going to be going to a private Airbnb somewhere, and they were raising up money, that there was a deal on the table for a tour, that I was going to, that we were going to put this tour together, and yada, yada, yada. And the second that I got home, there was no tour. There was no Airbnb. There was just this fucking sober living house.
Wait, they told you it was going to be an Airbnb?
That's what I was told, that they were going to be sending me to an Airbnb with enough money in the fund. And the next thing I know, I get out. I called Michael Braggs. Sean Davey Way called me a lift. I get in the lift. It took me to the wrong address at 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to wait for another ride for 45 minutes outside in a strange neighborhood down over there by Elmer, which is in the country, late at night, stray dogs rolling all over the place. You know?
Man.
It's a good thing I'm a nature girl. And it was so funny because the next driver that Adrian sent for me, I get into his car. He had the screens in the back. He was playing Shawshank Redemption. I was like, is this shit for real? I literally just got out of jail and I'm watching Shawshank Redemption. Then the next thing you know, I get to the actual sober living house over there with the Mrs. Hannigan and the Shavonna Patterson person. And they didn't even answer the door. So I had to go to a hotel anyway. I wasn't able to go to the sober living house till the next day. And then I'm there and I'm like, okay, so y'all got me here, so won't nobody find me and won't nobody be looking for me here. But then the bitch started telling everybody who the fuck I was, and then I found out two of the girls in there, their mothers followed me on TikTok. So it's like, then there was the whole King Payne set me up a hair appointment to get my hair braided, and all the hair braiding lady had to tell me was that she didn't do hair. And that
see, that's the lady I thought was Pam. That's not Pam?
No. Her name, I don't know if it's her real name, but the name she told me was Rochelle. And we went out to eat, and then she told me she was gonna come back, pick me up the next day, actually do my hair. We went, we bought the hair, we got all the supplies. And when I went back to the store, the bitch told me that she came back before closing after she dropped me off and returned everything.
Damn.
But all she had to tell tell me was is that Adrian and Michael were not my friends. I should not trust them and to get away from them immediately. And that was set up by Michael Bragg. And when I talked to him about it, I'm like, yo, she could have been a whole like serial killer. And he was like, oh, friend, well, I just saw, she said she was down here. I just saw, it was guy working it out. I'm like, you telling me you didn't vet her? And he was like, well, I didn't know she would be pretending to be a hairdresser.
Oh.
And that's when I started looking at him side-eye. And that's when me and Adrian started talking about whether or not Michael Bragg was actually my friend. So when the whole receipt thing came out, Adrian knew about all of that. I told him everything. I told him that I gave the receipt to the knot. I told him that the knot said that $30 wasn't enough, that he was changing it to $300. And then, just to give Michael a little grace, I handed the real receipt to Alexis and told her when the knot dropped the fake one, drop the real one, and then let's see how all the cards fall.
Oh, so you gave that one guy with the chopped nose, you gave him a fake receipt, but then you gave Alexis the real receipt.
I gave him the real receipt. He said $30 isn't big enough. I'm going to change it to $300. That was his choice. That was his call. I told him I can't tell you what to do with the content. All I can do is give you the real receipt.
Oh, so he edited it to make it. Oh, got you. I forgot he could edit and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he do. So he said he was going to change it. I said, you don't have to do that. Step to step. He said 30 isn't enough. It needs to be bigger. So he added the extra zero, which is when I gave the real receipt to Alexis. And I said, when he comes out with that one, drop the real one. And then I'm going to see who's who in all of this shit. Now, as all of this was going on, I told Adrian every step of the way. Matter of fact, I told him when the receipts were dropped off, he knew it all and never said nothing to Michael until he realized that I was actually going to let it all go down, which is when I believe Michael let him know, if you don't protect me, I'm going to put your ass out there on the block too, which is why he set up that whole thing in the coffee for me and Michael to have that whole, standoff so he could pretend that he was being a loyal friend when the truth is all he was doing was covering his own ass. He knew everything.
Oh.
The text messages is all in the Docs Nation phone that TJ still got.
Well, that's something.
All of it. So, and I did all of that to force everybody into the light.
Oh, okay.
It was a setup. It was a bear trap. I did it on purpose. I'm not dumb. Very smart. I'm smart enough to know to let human nature take its course. That's what happened with the receipt. I set the whole thing up. Then after that, real donors started popping up saying, hey, we gave Michael Bragg this. We gave Michael Bragg that. And Adrian was smart enough to make sure that Michael Bragg was the only one dealing with the money so nobody could ever accuse him. If there's one thing he's good at doing is covering his tuckers. So it's like these niggas have been setting up things and staging things all summer long. And the truth is they probably been setting up things even longer than that.
You never really know, right?
Huh?
I say you never really know.
Oh no, I'm learning. I'm learning a lot. Because the truth is, Jane Doe knew that me and TJ had went separate ways. Because when me and Kimmy stopped answering TJ's calls, TJ called Jane Doe asking Jane Doe for money. And then Jane Doe texted me, threatening me, telling me that I better back up. And she said, after you did what you did, reading my text messages online, you better get on the move. And see, that's where she slipped. I called her. She said, you. She didn't say y'all. She said you. Me and TJ have been together damn near every day for 3 months. Why wouldn't she say, y'all better get on the move? She said, you better get on the move. Because she knew that TJ wasn't with me, which is when I think TJ came up with the plan to go to the hospital for sympathy, because she was still trying to convince people that she knew where I was. Because, see, that's her job.
She was the plant or slash the mole the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She was the plant. She was the plant. Jane Doe was the mole that was running us.
Oh, someone said Jane Doe is DJ Genesis.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, it's not. Okay.
And I don't think that Jane Doe is one person. I got good reason to believe that Jane Doe isn't one person. I got a good reason to believe that Jane Doe wants everybody to think that she's an Italian American who married a black man whose name is Dina Moser. But I think Dina Moser is her cover so she can have her true identity.
That's interesting. Well, Jag, I'm going to go get ready to go find me something to eat. Thank you so much for taking my call. I appreciate you, but we definitely got to do this again.
If you'd like to do an interview on the 20th, we can go over the autopsy of my situationship.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's do it on the 20th. That way we got it planned and everything. So I'll set up the show and everything for you.
Okay, great.
All right, Jag. Thank you so much for taking my call. You have a good one, okay?
Hey,
what's up?
Thank you so much for calling. Take care.
You too. Bye. All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Jaguar Wright. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end the show right here. I am hungry. I was trying to end it like 20 minutes ago because I was like, damn, I'm getting hungry. I'll talk to y'all later, y'all. So we'll be doing an interview on the 20th, exclusive, right out the jailhouse, everything. Hopefully Jag does not go to jail. I don't think she's going to jail, y'all. I think people are just saying that. But anyway, we out of here. Deuces. Can I get some body oil?